Hey everyone, welcome. I'm doing a pop-up live reading. I just felt to do one. So, how is everyone? How are you all going? Okay, let's see. Where's my people? If you could just share us out, I will do the same thing. It's very quiet today. Okay, I'm just going to share us out, people. I don't know why I'm on. I just got the urge to just come on for an hour. I've got stuff I've got to do. I've got to go out in about just over an hour. I've got to go out, so I thought I'd come on and do some readings. So share us out if you could, people. That would be most appreciated. I'm about to do the same thing. So how is everyone today? Okay, I'm just sharing. Just bear with me if you could share out too. That'd be much appreciated. Okay. Getting there. One sec, people. So if you could just share us out, that'd be just brilliant. Exchange of energies, blah 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 blah. Yeah, you've all heard it before and all that sort of stuff. You can hear it again, hey. Okay. Is that one there? Okay. So what is everyone up to? Say hello, leave a comment. Okay, people, here you go. Just doing the share. That should be enough. And I will just share to myself. So who we got here? Let me just see. Hey Leona, hey Jake, how you going? Welcome. How is everyone, man? Are you having a good day? So where are you, people? Where are you? Share now. Okay. Let's see. What cards am I going to use for you people today? I'm going to use that. Okay. It's quiet. It's quiet out here. Who's there? Okay. Okay. That's done. What am I doing now? I better do that. How does that go? Okay. Just taking care of some stuff. Okay. So, here we got here. Who's here? Hey Leona, how you going? Going to do some readings for you people. At the moment, I'm just getting set up. Let's see. You still there, Leona? Who's here? Who's still here? Who is still here? Okay, I vote. Yeah, man. Vote coffee. Man, my head here. All percolated. Organic almond milk. You're still here, Leona. How are you? Where are you from, Leona? Where are you from? How are you going today? What has been happening in your neck of the woods? Are you from the States? It'd be, what, Sunday night in the States? It's Monday morning in Australia. It's Monday morning. So, who wants a reading? It is a reading show, so usually... Queensland. Oh, well, then it's... What is it? Ooh, it's like a 21 to 10. You'd be just stretching out, working a day, or just taking it easy. Hey, Jake, how you going? Okay. Well, I'll start with a group reading for everyone. So take what resonates and what doesn't resonate. Don't worry about it. Or you can sit there and worry about it. It's up to you. You don't have to. Okay, let me just get a banner up for the bottom. Okay. And I'll run that one. Okay. Group reading for everyone. So take what resonates. Good. New South Wales. Okay. Group reading for everyone. So take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, and don't worry about it. Oh. Really? Universe? Really? My God, people. It's like the universe is like, I use all want a message. Okay, I'm going to give you homework. I'm like, thanks, universe. Just what I need, more homework. Okay. First card is... Let's get some clarification on that. Patterns. Okay, the first card I've got for the group reading is patterns. Okay, move past ancestral patterns. This card comes up for patterns. It's like the Wheel of Fortune. Talks about the circles we go in. But what's interesting is I've got to name that thing, and this is talking about patterns that we overlook, that we don't think are that bad, or they don't create. It looks like they don't create heaps of chaos. They're patterns that are not an issue, but what happens is they have a ripple effect across the pond, just a small stone. And this is why we seem to overlook them. That's why I've got underneath, I've got the spiritual the great teacher, learn from your current spiritual experiences. So people, at the moment, I've got patterns that we just think aren't a big deal. Okay, this is just... but they will have the ripple effect across the pond. So this will take us out of balance in areas and steer us onto maybe timelines that aren't as productive as we like. But with the great teacher card coming underneath it, okay, this is... and you love the inner child over the great teacher. This is saying these are old behaviors. These are learned patterns that we've learned probably from the earlier years in our development, okay, when we've gone through our experiences. But at the moment, there's some little things that we still do. And it's right now, these cards are asking people, what are these little things that you got to get a foot on? You've got to get a hold on. You've got to change, because as the name of that thing card, that's about looking for something that you might think is, it's not that big a deal, doesn't really make a difference, but it has that big ripple effect across your life. Okay, and coming over the patterns card, these cards are saying, people, what patterns are you still holding on to from your childhood that you have not moved past? They might have served one purpose at one point in time, but now we got to move on. We're going to move on. Okay, so what are we still doing that we were doing when we were younger? Okay, because these things, we create neural pathways in our brain, and when we get into that line of thinking, hey, sweetie pie, and it can have a big effect in our life. It doesn't look like it, but it helps to shape us. But with the action card, I've got, people, stop feeding the negativity. I've got the she-wolf. Okay, stop feeding the negativity. All right, stand up, and like, this is talking about negativity around us, people. This is saying, nip it in the butt, tell it to get stuffed, right? Or get it out of your head. Okay, any of the negativity. Okay, I've got the Father Sky, trust in the unknown. This is talking about, we go too much inside our heads and we create worry and stories based upon the negativity around us. Okay, and it starts to consume us, and it starts to drain our essence, our life force, and we want to get away from that, people. We want to get so far away from that, okay, because we don't need the negativity around us. Sometimes we've got to we've got to step up, and we've got to say, hey, enough, and we've got to nip it in the butt. Here I got look. The key to a wisdom card. That means that there's a lot that the people are tolerating at the moment, and you shouldn't be tolerating it deep down inside yourself. You'll know, like, oh gee, I really should do something about that and stand up. Okay. But you don't, probably based upon the patterns and the way you've done things from a long time since an early age. Okay, so some people are like, oh, I'm just nice and I don't like to just get out of that bullshit. Okay, sometimes we've got to speak up. We've got to speak. We've got to speak up. Okay, it's not about being nice. Then we're in self judgment and creating all these stories about, oh, okay, I'm just such a nice person. I don't like to upset people. I can grow up here. Okay, we can still be nice, but you got to still have that. Still got to have that balance where we're going to be firm and we're going to speak our mind. Okay, because if we're just that that timid, like, no, it's okay. I don't want to upset people. It's not worth it. Okay, we're being superficial. Okay, we're just being, yeah, I don't hurt anyone on the surface level, and we're just, man, you got to get out of that. And if we keep telling ourselves, oh, it's just because I'm a nice person, we're full of shit. We're telling ourselves lies, and it's not about being an asshole. It's just about standing up and speaking the truth at the moment. Okay, being honest. Okay, and when we hold back because we're worried about this and we're worried about that, we're not being honest. Doesn't mean we have to tell everyone our shit. It doesn't mean we have to have a go at everyone. But if you don't appreciate something, let the person know. Say, hey, I don't appreciate that. Okay? You don't have to cause any trouble or rift, but this is what's coming up. So people use the wisdom within. Okay? Because he's causing a fit card come up underneath that. That's saying, look, when we don't do something, this has implications. Big implications across our life, people. Time to stand in your strength. Okay, time to stand in your strength and be present in the moment. And the last card for the group reading is buy yourself a lottery ticket. Is it? Do you think it's gonna? No. Nice try, people. It's a scorpion card. Words can sting, so watch your tongue and choose your words wisely. Okay, because this is hard. Like, when we have to stand up to people, we're like, yeah, but I might upset them. Okay, if you're personally attacking someone, yeah, it's going to upset them. But we don't need to personally attack someone. We just have to go, hey, I don't appreciate it. Hey, because it makes me feel like that. You're crossing the line. I don't like it. Give it a rest. Stuff like that. Okay, we don't go, oh, you're such a fucking blah, blah, blah. No. That's taking a personal attack. So the last card coming up saying, don't make it a personal attack when you stand up for yourself. Okay? Just keep it firm, keep it straight, and speak your truth. Okay? No judgment. Just an awareness. Okay, how's that? Yeah, sweetie pie, you can have a reading. You can have a reading for sure, sweetie pie. I think we missed you. We called you out in the show and you already left a week or so ago. We were going to give you a reading and we missed you. By the time we got around to you, we called out and you went there, but that's okay. You're here now. So we'll give you the message now. Well, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, who have we got now? Sweetie Pie, are you there? Then I'll run a random number. But if you want a guaranteed reading, people, just donate. PayPal link is there somewhere. It's in the show notes. It's pinned. So, oh yes, I'm waiting. Oh right, okay. Is it like that? Is it? It's like that, Sweetie Pie. Yeah, you say you're a sweetie pie, but it's like foot down, man. Yeah, I'm just standing up to negativity, like you said in the first reading. Oh, well, thank you, sweetie pie. That's it. You're on the ball. You're on the game. Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, sweetie pie. Okay. Big breath in, big breath out, sweetie pie. Just focus on your heart space. Sweetie pie, no matter what we go through, the worst thing that we can do as humans is we can sit there worrying about some things, sometimes relationships, people, jobs, incidences. Things don't go the way that we would like them to go sometimes. And the problem is we sit there, we can be sit there drained, going, "Hey, how come it's not like this? I wish it was like that." And we do all this wishing of changing. It's it's like we're like, oh, "I want things to be different. I want things to be different," and we put all our energy and time into things being different. They don't need to be different. We've got to accept that things just are the way they are, and we've always got to move forward. Okay, because otherwise we just drain our own energy and we project more of the past into the future, and we lose what it is to be present in the moment. Okay, there's something that hasn't worked out the way you want, and you're still feeding it. Okay, time to let it go. Time to let it go. We'll do this. It's human nature. Okay, sweetie pie. Okay, time to let something go. Okay, because there's something better for you. It's almost like you knew something wasn't working. Okay, you could feel it. Like, oh, you're Australian, Kathy and Kim. I don't know. Kathy and Kim would go, I can feel it in my waters. Yeah, something wasn't working for you. And you knew that. And it was a bit of a disappointment. But at the moment, you're being asked to look, there's a voice, there's an innate voice in your soul that's calling you something better. There's an inner voice saying, come on, move on. Saying that there's more out there. Oh, why did that come inverted? Because whatever it is, it seems to close down your heart. Okay? It has seemed to close down your heart. And this is no good. This is no good. We close ourselves off, and when we feed the negativity and we're like, woe is me, I don't know if this had to do with love or a person, but it's sort of, but it looks like it's time to move on, sweetie pie. Okay, because I got down the bottom of your main pile, I got the wise one inverted, grow within your current situation. That means that you're stuck at the moment, but up the top of the reading, I got follow the voice in your soul, which is not happening. With the desires card, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. This is when we're going through a time, shift in energies where everything comes to the surface, things come to the crunch. There's people dying everywhere. Okay, there's death all the way around. People are dropping like flies. People are going through all sorts of stuff. Things getting shaken up. Okay, this is basically, it's like a clearing. It's like a big ass clearing that's happening on planet Earth at the moment. Okay, so yeah, pressure's on for everyone. It's hard. Well, you can get through. You will always get through. But the problem is, at the moment, okay, everything happens for a reason. Okay, there's an experience for everything. There's something to learn. There's something to experience. Good, bad, right, or wrong. It doesn't matter. It's hot water. It's cold water. This is what life's about. And at the moment, you're being asked to put things into place, to make plans, to move forward. Okay, because at the moment I've got the Trader's card, exchange of energies to create abundance. This card is about where we're putting our focus and where we're putting our energy. And if you're putting all your energy into the negativity or to the woe is me or this sucks, guess what we do is as we think about that, is we feed that emotion, and that emotion grows. And you know what it's like when you feel emotional. Okay, just because we feel something, it doesn't mean just because I feel angry, I'm not angry. I'm me. And when these thoughts come up, we have a choice. We can grab hold of the thought and we can feed it. I mean, we've got to acknowledge these things. But are we sitting there, sweetie pie, are we sitting there and we're thinking about the negative? Okay, because what that will do, then that will create an emotion, and then we become overwhelmed, and it grows and it grows and it grows, and it's really hard. And it's not a blame game, but we do it to ourselves. We do part of it to ourselves. We have more control over it than you affect, because at the moment you're inside your head, you're feeding this negativity, and it's doing your head in. It's going to be overwhelming. It's going to make you feel despair, because the emotions come in, and then we feed the emotion, and guess what? It grows. So this is the battle of the mind at the moment for you, sweetie pie. You're allowed to get emotional. You're allowed to feel these feelings. That's okay. You're human. Okay, we got to acknowledge that. But what we've got to do is, this reading is asking, what are you putting your focus? Where are you putting your energy? Are you sitting there feeling sorry for yourself? I mean, sometimes we do. And then we have a cry, and we've got to release it and let it out and go, fuck. Because we're human. Sometimes it isn't fair. Sometimes it is. But at the moment, you're being asked, where are you putting your focus? Where's your energy going? Is your energy going, okay, I've got to snap myself out of this. I've got to move on. I've got to make some plans. I've got to do something about this. Or is it just, are we feeding that negativity so I'm feeling more emotional and going more into a hole? It's really hard, sweetie pie. But where energy goes, energy flows. And where energy flows, energy grows. Okay? But it's like we just got to keep standing up and dusting ourselves off, because whatever has happened, okay, it's happened. And what we do is we have like good parts in our life and things we want something to be, and we create, okay, we say that's the baseline. Okay, I like that. Let's have this as a baseline of my life. It feels good. And then something comes and shifts, and then we spend all our energy and all our time thinking about, why can't things go back to the way they were, or why can't things be like that? Because the fact is things aren't like that at the moment. So we can go, hey, I'd like things like that. I'd like to get better. I'd like this to happen. Okay, that's fine. But we can't sit there thinking and putting energy into the way things aren't all the time. Okay? Because then we look at ourselves, and then we've set a baseline that is not relevant, is not there for us at the moment. It's in the past, it's in the future, or whatever, but it's not here. It's not present. So in the moment, we're like, fucking feel like shit. It's really hard. It's really hard, but when we truly, whatever has happened, or is it happening now? And if it's happening now, we need to focus on what we can do, not what we can't do. We don't focus on what we can't do, and we don't focus on how it was. We don't sit there focusing on how it could be, because we were just trying to manifest everything every 5 seconds. We let go and get out of our head. We've got to stand up and dust ourselves off. Okay? There needs to be planning on your behalf. You need a plan of attack. Otherwise, you'll just go back into the same routines. Okay? Look, I had something, I've had this happen. We've all had our heart broken. Right? And this is what I've done is, I'll be sitting there, and regardless of how you had your heart broken, I'll be sitting there and I'll be thinking about it, and my heart will be breaking, and I'll feel really depressed. And then I'm like, okay, I've got to change the subject I'm going to change the subject. I've got to push that thought out, think of something more positive, and I think of something more positive. Something makes me laugh. I still don't feel like laughing. I still feel like shit. But then it slowly dulls. That negative feeling slowly dulls. It loses its grip. And then I'll be doing something else, and I'll go straight back to that negative thought. And then I'll feel depressed again, and then I'll have to change. I'll have to think of something else until I start, and it won't instantly make me feel better. But what happens is we get better. We get quicker of getting rid of that feeling. Okay, we still must acknowledge that feeling, but what we do is we change the thought in our head, and then what happens is it takes longer to creep in next time. We get more space in between, and it takes us quicker to shift our focus. But we need a plan of attack. We need a battle plan in the mind. Otherwise, we just go, oh well. Otherwise, we just run away with all the negative feelings, and we just feed them and feel sorry for ourselves. We're allowed to. We're allowed to do anything. Okay? But you're being asked right now to really focus on what you're feeding. Okay? Otherwise, you're just going to get caught in the shit. And then your reality is going to be shit. We do it to ourselves. It's not fair. It's got nothing to do with fair. It's just what is. Okay? I got the bow card came up for you. You're right. You're right where you need to be. Your direction is clear. You're on target. That's saying, look, you're going through this for a reason. This is a learning experience. Stuff is coming up. Is to be cleared. Is to be understood. This is how we grow. Is we get under pressure when we get in these hard spots, sweetie pie, and then we learn how to push through them. Why? Because the way the world's going at the moment, things are just getting started. So this is why we've got to be the warrior at the moment. We've got to stand up. We've got to understand ourselves. We've got to push past these hard times because there's going to be a lot more happening. And we don't want to fall apart every time something big happens, do we? You know? We don't want to push apart every time something big happens. We need to grow. We need to understand. We need to evolve. We need to move forward. Because we'll be, we can all sit here, be love and light, think positive, think positive, think positive. There's nothing wrong with that. But every time something bad happens, you're like, oh, I don't like that energy. Ah. We go running. Got to get past that. Got to evolve past that. Otherwise, we're still a victim of circumstances. Okay. Look, Stathi and I have a mentoring group, which is free, which we talk about reality and consciousness. Okay. I know. It fucking hurts, sweetie pie. I've been through stuff. I've been through stuff in the last year. I'm still going through stuff, and I've been through stuff in the last year. And when I think about it, and when I feed it, I just want to fucking end everything too. You just want the pain to stop. But I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. But some days I feel like, what's the fucking point? What's the fucking point? This is shit. Then I have to shift my thoughts. And just soldier on. And trust that there's an old promise. We're not. There's nothing ever put on us that's more than we can bear. It's the universal promise. And then we're like, yeah, well, sure as fuck doesn't feel like it. I know. But you're strong. Okay? You're strong. And it's where you put your focus at the moment, because you're inside your head. When you're in your head, you're going to feed that negativity. You're going to feel more like those, like, fuck, I just want to end it so I don't have to fucking put up with this shit. So it's the battle of the mind. It's the prison of the mind. The prison of the mind is the first step of conscious expansion, not chasing gifts. That's the new age bullshit. We're going to break free of the prison of the mind, the prison of the thoughts. That's the first battleground in expanding your consciousness, in the evolution of consciousness. Not tuning into the astral. Fucking God knows what you're tuning into. Could be anything posing. Okay? But you have to go into shifting your thoughts. Okay? So this is all about what you're feeding in your mind. What you're feeding in your mind. Okay. Pam, one card read. Pam, one card read for you is the never-ending circle of life. We learn and move forward on our journey. You're meant to be where you are, experiencing what you are, Pam. It's happening for a reason. You need to find the reason. And we'll get on. Look, I'll get the Discord server up. Join this Discord. This is where we hang out. Me and Stathi hang out. Right? He can be harsh when you get Stathi, but it's for a reason. He'll help snap you out. Well, I get on there. I'm a bit softer, but it'll help snap you out of. It'll help get your mind game on. And I'll just run the clip because we do this for free. We hang out sometimes all day for hours and just talk about reality, consciousness. I've been doing it for years. I've been doing it for like 2 years with him. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the club, Pear. It does feel like this is never ending, but that's okay. It's okay. But you know what doesn't never end is now, is the moment that we're in. Because that's all that is existence. That's all that existence. That's the only thing we experience is now. Is the present. Is the unknown unfolding and becoming history. The unknown becoming the past. We're just at that point where we just witness it, and that point goes on forever, regardless of what body we go into, regardless of what we are. It goes forever. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's why when we start to, the more present we become, and we start to stop thinking about everything else, we actually pull our energy back in, our field expands, we become present, and then we start to interface with the energy, and then we don't have to think fuck all, and we're just like a surfer riding a wave, just in the flow, and things go, the synchronicities go off tap, and the experiences become wild. But it's just learning how to be that surfer, to come into the energy, and that comes from coming out of your mind. And that's when people talk about the matrix, the illusion. Okay, talk about the illusion, the matrix. That's basically getting out of the prison of the mind, which is the intellect and the ego that's running the show in our mind. We need to learn how to put it back in its place. Okay, that's how the masses get controlled. That's how we get programmed. Is they keep us in the ego, keep us in the lower chakras, keep us in the past, keep us in the future. You go to work and you're thinking about the weekend. Okay, on Monday morning you're thinking about what you did on the weekend, how good it was. Oh, next week we're all here. Oh shit, what do I got to do tomorrow? What am I going to have for dinner tonight? And it keeps us everywhere except for now. It's hard. Okay, who is next? One card. Oh, Pam, you look now. Alan's asking for one card. Hey, Kathy. Leona, have I read for you? Yeah, Pam, you started something, didn't you? Or was that me? Because I gave you a card. I started something. Yeah. Oh, bro, thank you. Is that your Tommy Hilfiger top, your new one? Oh, nice. Not my style, but looks good. Mm. Um, mm. Me, I'm good. I come on to assist and help. So, people, feel free, because I got to go out in an hour or so. So, I'm not going to be on. I just popped on to do a few readings. So, if you want a guaranteed reading, who was it? Who was Leona? You were on first. I know it's all flowery. You like it, do you? I got better ones. Yeah, I mean, if I got look at this. Is that lovely? Or I've got. Oh, where's the other one? Look at that. Time to smell the roses. La la. Okay, Leona. Okay, Leona. Just big breath in, big breath out. Focus on the heart. There's a lot of pulling on your solar plexus at the moment, Leona. Okay, so carry some citron or some orange carnelian with you. Okay, cutting cords. Okay, so a lot. You're overthinking about people around. There's some people that you're thinking about too much. That's because you haven't cut cords. They could still connected to your solar plexus. So learn what it is to cut cords. Okay, there's a lot of quick things you can do, but what you do is you manage. Leona, can you just do this with me? Okay, I just want you to imagine the people that you're thinking about at the moment. Okay, imagine them in front of you, standing in front of you, about 5-10 meters away. Imagine out of your solar plexus, which is just above you, between your belly button and your heart. Okay, is your solar plexus. When you imagine ribbons coming out of there, coming out of your front and your back in that area, right? Coming around you and connecting to the same point in the people that you're thinking about. Okay? Just want you to visualize that. Okay? They can be ribbons, yellow ribbons, whatever. Okay? Just imagine all these ribbons and all these things that are connecting you to all these people. Okay? Now with your eyes closed, I want you to pull out a golden knife, sword, scissors, whatever you want. Okay? I like using golden katana blade. No, that's just a gear stick handle, but okay. So I want you to focus on everyone can do this. Focus on the people that you've had in contact, all of the people that you're thinking about. Okay, with all the ribbons. Now I want you to pull out a gold sword or a gold axe, whatever, gold scissors, whatever you want. It's going to be gold. And I want you to cut all the cables around you. They're coming out of your body. Okay, just slice them. Should start to feel light. Now, what you do is take a big breath in, big breath out, and as big breath out, what I want you to do is as you breathe out, I want you to feel all the energy go down your body into your feet. But as it does that, it dissolves all the residue of all the cords that you've just cut. So, okay. When you breathe in, pulling the energy from the bottom of your feet all up, fill yourself up with white light, and imagine just dissolve all the excess of these cords. Okay. Cut those cords. Okay. Well, the news coming in for you, Leona. But at the same time, the new is struggling to come in because you're not giving it enough allowance. Okay. Why are you not giving it enough allowance? See, sometimes we get stuck in the ways that we're doing it. This could be our beliefs. I know this could be a lot of things, and we're habits. We're beings of habit. Okay, but the problem is is when we get stuck in our ways or we get stuck in our belief systems. Belief systems can be, I believe in angels. Okay. Now, I'm not saying what's right or wrong. That's irrelevant. I'm just saying that unless you've had angels, man, knock on your door and go, stand there with the wings and the sword, watch out because they're not. Yeah, they're soldiers. Okay, so if you believe in them, what I'm getting at is we get all these beliefs, and then we think things work a certain way. Okay, and when we have all these beliefs are what stop us from seeing beyond the veil. Why? Because we're attached. We've got an attachment to how things should be, and we do it spiritually as well. Okay, that's why people learn all this stuff, and then they carry all this spiritual. It's like this around, and it's like fucking let go of it all, man. No wonder you're still stuck where you were 20 years ago in your spiritual walk. You're carrying all this fucking shit around. It must be heavy. Okay, but this is a belief system. Okay, we have all these things that we hold on to. And what happens is when the new starts to come in, when things start to change, we go, wait a sec, no, that doesn't fit into my beliefs. Okay, and so what we do is we turn down opportunities, we turn down new experiences, we turn down all sorts of stuff because I'm getting you starting to close yourself off, right? And I'm really feeling that you're like, hey, this is how it should be. This is what I believe spirituality to be. Because what we do is we build things around ourselves to play on our strengths. We all do it. Okay, at the moment, these things you're starting to create a barrier around you. Okay, because I've got new stuff come in, and I've got learn from spiritual experiences. We study any modalities, we study any sort of spiritual stuff. Once we've used it to get past, we've done to heal or shed the layer or whatever it is, and we've moved past that. Fucking throw it out. It's done its job. Throw it out. Don't hold on to it. If you need it later, you can always come back and look for it or call on it again. Once you've learned it, you've learned it. But people do. From the start, they hold on to everything. Okay, so what are you holding on to the moment that's stopping you from moving forward? There's stuff coming up now. There's stuff coming up with everyone now. And a lot of it we don't want to deal with because it's fucking sensitive shit. But at the moment, look, I got the protection guardian. Drop your shields. This is inverted. This means you're like, nah, man, nah. I got my safe zone. I want to do things this way, and it's got to be that way. Because there's opportunity. There's something that you need to. It just feels like there's something you need to let go of. This may be people, because at the moment people are getting cleared out of our lives. New people are coming in, people are getting cleared. The frequencies are changing. What resonates is changing. What we're drawn to and what we're not drawn to is changing. It's all changing. But this what happens. We're going to make terms with it because there's new stuff trying to come in, and you're like, no, this way. It's just the unknown happening at the moment. But at the moment, look, you got the Dreamcatcher for your main action card. The Dreamcatcher. Plan new goals. Make time for your dreams. This card is saying, Leona, we know what you're going through. Okay, you're going through some stuff. Yeah, it's hard, and because the only choices we got is to move forward or to stay where we are, which is actually moving backwards. There's a calling, Leona, and you've been called forward at the moment, but you need to take the steps. You need to take the steps to move forward. See, look, just straight under, like, plan new goals, make time to follow your dreams. Guess what's come underneath that? Man, the High Priest, intend and create. You're a creative being. You're all everyone's a perfect manifester. You're all perfect manifestors. You can create anything. People are like, well, I want to manifest this. Look at what we're manifesting. Look at the state of this earth, man. That's all us. That's all us. Every one of us is accountable for that. Don't matter how good or bad you are. We create it. We create this reality. Okay. This will give you perspective on how we create reality. We want things. We want this. We want that. We want that. Oh, I like that person. Oh, I want that car. Oh, I want this for dinner. I want to watch this. And then we create a whole earth that's living in want, which is surface level, which is objectifying. See, just by us wanting stuff in our daily life, all this stuff, we've created objectification and want into the consciousness, and we wonder why the earth is like this because everyone wants. We all do it, you know. We create this earth, and people are worried about the bad people doing the stuff. It's like it's all on us. We can fix ourselves, do the work on ourselves, then we shift reality. Internal. Jesus said, go internal, not external. Buddha said the same thing. Go within. Go within. They all said, go within. Don't go without. Especially if it's dinner time and you're hungry. You don't want to go without. Okay, but intend and create, because at the moment you're stuck in patterns, you're stuck in thought forms, you're stuck in patterns, Leona, and this is circles. This is the Wheel of Fortune, the Elder card. Same thing. Patterns, circles. Routines. Time to break it because you guarded yours. You've had to put up walls at one time, and they still haven't come down. The old fortification that you used to protect yourself once, Leona, it's still up there. It's still in guard, still doing its job, and it needs to come down. The way you can do that is jump the fucking fence and go, I'm going to create something new. I'm going to move forward. And when you get scared and when it gets cold, take a big breath and fucking go. You just get used to being not always comfortable. If we spend our whole lives trying to wait until we're comfortable to do everything, we're going to miss out. Okay? Your last card is Broom. Clear out the clutter to receive new blessings. See, it's great. The great teacher learn from spiritual experiences with the walls around you. Man, you get covered in old crap, old thoughts, Old ways of doing things. Get rid of it. That's why all this shit's coming up and we're going through such hard times at the moment. It's all coming up so we can fucking clean it off. So we'll have that choice. Do we stand up and dust ourselves off? Do we clear it out? Or do we go, woe is me, when is happiness coming? Which is what a lot of people, we all do it. I do it now and then. I just get in those moments that I'm like, fuck, what the fuck am I doing? Ugh. But I'm human. It's okay. It's okay. It's all okay. I hope that's assisted you, beautiful. I hope that's assisted you. Speaking of gorgeous people, hello.
Hey, Brooke.
How you going?
Good. Yeah, I just got home 15 minutes ago.
Okay. I just felt the urge to come on.
Yeah,
I got up to it. You know those days that you can sleep. You know how you get one of those odd days that you actually, oh shit, I can sleep in today.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, and I had one of those days, and then I was like up at like 7:15, going, I can't sleep.
Yep, I think I was up at 6:30. I said, I don't have to get up. So I got up at, I actually did wake up. It was about 20 to 6. I dozed off again, woke up at 6:30 and thought, may as well get up.
Oh, poor Kathy. Look at that. Kathy's been up since 4:30 a.m. My God, Kathy.
Better her than me.
What?
Better her than me. Oh.
I used to do that. I used to do that on Saturday mornings when I was married. Right? Because the wife would sleep in. The wife would sleep in on Saturday till about 11. She'd have a day off. And so what I do, if I like woke and went to the toilet at 6:00 in the morning, I'd be like, it'd be like I can get in like 4 or 5 hours of the lounge room to myself without interruptions. So I used to go down to the servo. I used to get a custard tart, nice coffee, a newspaper, come back, put Netflix on, just sit there reading the news. It's just like personal space, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just me, just doing the thing. You need to do that when you're married.
Oh, yeah. I like getting up early because no one else is up except for me.
Yep.
Anyway, Brooke, I got to go in about 2.5 hours again.
Okay. No. I got to go. I got to go out to lunch. I got to go out to breakfast in about half an hour or so. So I'm just doing a few more reads. Yeah.
I'm playing chauffeur to everybody ever since I started driving again. Take me here. Take me there.
So, okay. I better get back to work then.
Yep. Get on with your readings.
Get on with it. Okay. Okay, boss. Okay. What?
I stuttered. Sorry.
Oh, you're right. Too easy. Okay, who's next? I'm going to run a number, people. I am going to run a number. Okay, so we'll run a number for Cindy. Do you want to run a number? Oh, a sec. Here, I'll get. Okay. People pick a number between 1 and 15. And I thought I changed it. No, that'll do. Pick a number between 1 and 11, people. And whoever gets the lucky number gets the lucky reading. Between 1 and... Or you can donate to get a guaranteed reading. I won't say no. Why? Because my PayPal account's looking pretty low at the moment. I just paid StreamYard and I think, was it Saturday night? It was my brother's 30th, so we went out to a fancy restaurant. So that was like $111 just for me. It cost. Yeah, it's not getting cheap to eat, is it? Cheap to eat out. Mind you, that was with an appetizer, an entree, a main, and I brought my brother a couple of shooters because it was his birthday. A couple of Jamisons. Kathy! Okay, gorgeous. Okay. Okay, Kathy. Yeah. Kathy. When I get a lot of tension through here, this is thought forms. Blood over the ears, back of the neck. It's to do with thought forms. It's to do with holding on to how things should be or how things we want. Basically, is we're sitting there thinking and wanting stuff to be different than it is. Okay, and I'm getting pressure here, which means you've got energy coming down into wanting things how they should be, and this is part of the negative manifestation. Look, we want something to happen. We can go, oh, look, I like it like this. Yep, good. Okay, we put that thought out into the universe. That's fine. But what happens is when we continually think about it, stuff all the time, you do realize what happens is emotions come in to feed. Emotions are entities. Did you know that, people? They're entities. When you get stuck in the past, you keep feeding these thoughts, the entities come in to feed. We're in an energetic system. It's like when you come present, you pull all your energy in and focus on yourself, and it comes up. You start bringing your energy back into you. Okay, Kathy. So what do you hold on to? It's basically about everything's about becoming present and shifting your focus. But the fact is, what is there to know in the moment? Look, the first card I got for you, Kathy, right, is inverted. So this is you're creating resistance to this, and this is you are on the right path. Believe in yourself. Destiny awaits you. What do you have? What is there to learn? Everything that comes positive, negative, up, down, sideways, inside out, everything that we come across is there to help us experience, to help us grow, to teach us something. What is there for you to learn in your current situation? I'm overthinking. Well, I've got to learn not to overthink and feed those thoughts. There's always something. Okay? There's gold in everything. Where's the gold in your situation? Because when we stop looking at, oh, this sucks, and we go external, when we go internal and go, okay, what is there for me to learn about where I am at the moment? Awesome. That's good, because that can be shedding. That's releasing, Kathy. You're releasing. Having faith in everything. See, because you want things to be a certain way. We got these ideals of how we think things should be, and at the moment you're losing faith. You're not losing faith in everything. This is what happens. We go through these stages as we just go, fuck. Okay? Because I went through that too, where people get in spiritual and they think, oh, I'm going to create this amazing fantasy life with fucking powers. And then when you move past that in consciousness, you get to the stage where you know that it's not like that. It's about acceptance. It's about coming into the moment and coming into the energy. It's about brutal acceptance. And part of that, fucking losing faith in everything, is part of your spiritual growth. Most people won't go that far. Most people don't want to go that far. They want to hold on to all the fucking the fairy tale and the gifts. So this could be positive. Because what we do is we hold on to models of how we think things should be or how things used to be. And we attach to it, and then all our pain. Cat, let go of the door. And then we get attached to ideals. And when our ideals aren't met, we're not happy. When we don't get things the way we want, it's hard. This is part of the release. This is part of the detaching. This is part of the letting go. And you know what? When you grow and you evolve, when there's a part of your, it can be part of your ego, part of your intellect, or whatever part of yourself. When you shed that, it feels heartbreaking. It does. You grieve. You feel like, what's the fucking point? We go through all these emotions. This is all part of the release. It's not fucking pretty. You want things to be like fucking good luck with your love and light. That's the biggest fucking bullshit in the world. Love and light. That's infiltration of fucking mind control crap. Yes, we do come from the heart space and we shine our light. Yes. But radical acceptance is inner peace. Okay? That's okay. We just gotta be where we're at. No matter what's going, if we're in the moment, Kathy, we're gonna be exactly where we're at. Be present in the moment. And as soon as we go, we wish something was different, we're fucking screwed. Because it's not. It is what it is. And then when we can learn to live in that space where it is what it is, then we can focus on what it is. We can focus on what's in front of us. That's where the inner peace comes from. And you start to pull back your energy. And people think, the thing is people are like, oh, so I can't create the fairy tale. It doesn't matter. You get in that moment, you get where things is. The synchronicities go off tap. Go on adventures. That's what Stathi does. He goes on adventures with Cindy. It usually involves a lot of pizza and a lot of coffee. Sometimes pizza. Okay, the path is not easy. Believe in your journey. Love. Offer love. Feel love. Be motivated by love. Come to that heart space. Find peace in that heart space. Even the people around you. Even when it's not easy. At the moment, it's just the acceptance of this shedding that you're going through, Kathy. And see, if you're like, when you're sick and you're like, oh, if only I was like I was 20 years ago, or when you get old, you're like, oh, only if I was when I was like 20 years old. Like, that's all fucking, that's what causes our suffering, is we hang on to how things were. Your heart gets broken. Oh, they broke my heart. Oh, I just think I love them so much. And you're hanging on to what things were, not what things are. And when we can get to that stage where we start to understand that and we start to release it, it fucking hurts. The heart card. Offer love, feel love, be motivated by love. Do loving gestures for yourself, for others. We go through this stuff all the time where we feel betrayed. We feel like people are fucking assholes. People do this, people do that. It's not fair. We feel isolated and think, and you feel like, I mean, all I've done is love and help other people, and fucking I get shit on and I get betrayed. What's the fucking point? Fuck this world. Who gives a fuck? Ever felt like that? But we just got to keep moving on. It's other people's stuff. Everything happens for a reason. Look for the reason. It's not easy. It doesn't feel like roses. Growing pains. Just do some loving acts. For yourself, for someone. Do some random acts of kindness. That always shows love. It always gives you a smile. And then watch for some of the random acts of kindness to come your way. What goes around comes around. Okay, but this is just a big release for you, Kathy. Okay, look at the connection that's around you. Use your voice. It's time to speak up. Communicate is the key. See, there's negativity. This is your main action card. Okay, Kathy, and this is the wolf card. I've got the wolf card on this. Well, I've got there's another wolf card in this deck, and this is the negativity around you. You've got to speak up to it. Go, hey, enough people. Don't appreciate that. Don't appreciate that. How about fucking it off? I don't like that. I take offense to that. Well, if you take offense to it, could be your own issue. But, just look, you don't have to bite people's heads off. You go, hey, look, stop doing that. Don't like it. Don't appreciate it. And then they'll probably go away and sook. Or they'll be like, ooh. They'll get over it. But time to stand up, speak your truth. Time to shut down the negativity around you. Okay? Look at the connections that are around you. Speak your voice. Do what you need to do. Clear it out. Speak your piece. Tell them how you feel. All right? All that. Okay, because you're taking on too much on board. You're taking a lot of other people's stuff on board. And you don't need to be, Kathy. So time to stand up and be that bit of the warrior. Stand up to the negativity around you. And yeah, and this can create more separation. This can create more fucking drama. But so there's always growing pains. There's always teething pains. You always got to run in an engine. It takes time. It doesn't happen. Okay. And at the moment, you don't need to. You can. This is an option for you. Is find something creative to do for yourself. Break things up a bit. What can you do for yourself? Something creative. You need an outlet, a fun outlet. Okay? Need a fun outlet, something to do for yourself. So find something fun to do. Okay? I hope that's assisted you, Kathy. And that reading was courtesy of... As soon as I can find the thing. It's courtesy of... Okay, people. Hey, bro, what time's the thing? 10:30. Okay, people. Thank you for coming. Set up for notifications so I can see you next time. It's been lovely to read for you few people. Hang in there. Stathi, I'll talk to you after the show. And we'll see you next time, people. Bye.